Our camouflage inert surface is a biocompatible coating for medical devices that come into contact with blood. It's been designed based on a deep understanding of how the body reacts to foreign surfaces, particularly how blood reacts to foreign surfaces. It's been designed to control and minimize this adverse reaction and to avoid blood clotting and to promote rapid healing. Camouflage has a unique mode of action and is designed to attract proteins and blood constituents from the patient's blood and keep them on the surface. It does this with non-inflammatory proteins. By doing that, you create a layer of the patient's own blood on the surface of the device, and that effectively camouflages or hides the surface from the remaining circulating blood. And this is beneficial because it works on a number of different pathways in the clotting cascade. It works on leukocytes, it works on the adaptive immune system, it works on complement, and it works on platelet activation. That's quite different than many other coatings that are designed to be either anti-fouling, not to allow anything to stick, or designed to break down clot. Camouflage doesn't work like that. Camouflage, as it allows a layer of protein on the surface, it provides a platform that allows endothelial cells to attach and to grow and to differentiate. That's very important for the long-term performance of this coating and for devices that need endothelialization. For example, neurovascular flow diverters or venous stents. Camouflage speeds up how quickly these devices are incorporated into the body. In the long term, this reduces the risk of complications with these devices, complications like restenosis or thromboembolism. Almost any blood-contacted device, whether it's for long or short term, can benefit from the camouflage coating. So that's anything that can be used for a couple of hours, like a cardiopulmonary bypass circuit, for a couple of days to weeks, like an ECMO or extracorporeal membrane oxygenation circuit, all the way out to permanent implants like venous stents and neurovascular flow diverters. Camouflage is an ultra-thin coating. It's on the scale of double-digit nanometers, so it's far thinner than many common coatings, for example hydrophilic coatings that are used in the industry. It has excellent hemocompatibility. It has the ability to promote endothelialization. It's compatible with all common sterilization pathways, and it's highly biocompatible. We have a full set of biocompatibility data to support this coating. So the types of devices we coat, and it really is a very broad range, from vascular grafts that are used for coronary artery bypass grafting or abdominal aortic aneurysms, we can coat those. These are put in long term, so clotting is a significant risk with these types of devices. Flow diverters in the neurovascular space, coatings are emerging as an important part of that solution. But we can coat lots of different implants, electrophysiology implants, pacing leads, structural heart, scaffolds, venous stents. We also have excellent data on perfusion sets, so for cardiopulmonary bypass, for ECMO, devices where gas transfer is important. We have good data to show excellent hemocompatibility on those, and we know that by being ultra thin, camouflage does not affect the gas transfer. So really we're about understanding the application, the medical and clinical application, and tailoring camouflage to work with the device design. Beyond the clinical benefits of the coating, we understand quite well what manufacturers need to apply this coating at scale to their devices. We've developed a water-based process, so we don't need solvents, and that's important for devices that have polymers that may be sensitive to solvents. So we have a very versatile coating process where we can coat virtually any polymer or metal surface that's commonly used in the medical device industry. It's quite a lean process and it lends itself to automation. We can apply this with dip coating or coating in flow, depending on whether or not you want to coat the inside or the outside of the device. We don't require a lot of capital expenditure to get started with this process. It's really a set of very basic and inexpensive equipment. We have no flammable solvents or hazardous waste to deal with. So it's a very low capital outlay to get started with the process. One of the other things that's different from coatings is that we don't require UV or heat to cross-link our coating. So we can coat surfaces where UV light can't reach, or we can coat surfaces where they may be sensitive to heat. So our polymer can still coat these devices. We're currently experimenting with other applications for camouflage, and we have observed good biocidal properties for gram-negative bacteria and microorganisms like Candida or Pseudomonas. They're killed on contact with the surface. We also have the capability of loading silver ions to create a camouflage silver coating, which is an antimicrobial version of camouflage that's used on devices like central venous catheters or urinary catheters.